Righto, good morning, good morning. That silly jet noise went past very soon. Okay, so I don't know who's pushing already. I bet one is Uncle John. He's always doing it early, and I don't know who the other guys are, but at least we are 6 guys going to do this flight. Morning, Anthony, Neil, Rab, David, and Arkan here with me. The other guys are sitting next door.
047,
Good
taxi
morning.
into runway 23 via Charlie
Good morning.
Morning.
and Echo. Skymatix 047.
I'm sure I heard Reggie saying he was pushing back there before we came down to this run.
Okay, it's possible, but now perspective. Okay, now I'm just looking at the different sizes in aircraft. The one looks so much smaller than the other one, but it's just a perspective. It's so silly. Look at that. Anyway, okay. Enough of that. Let's get inside and do some prep work. Now I just need to figure out how all these buttons work again. Good morning, Tommy. On the stream there, and the other guys watching. I'm going to stream for you guys here if you want to watch my stream here on Discord. Then you don't have the delay. Right, so again, we've got this story of we're home but not home kind of a thing. At least it is a Boeing 737-800, so I'm going to give it a shot again. Let's see what happens today. Right. Okay, gents, I'm a bit slow this morning. You'll see as the stream progresses, I'm going to warm up and then it'll be a bit, less obvious that the handbrake is still up, but I only recently got up. It's a lazy Sunday morning, so forgive me. If you want to help me, you're welcome to start chatting and, we'll get in the spirit soon enough.
I'm just no long up as well, Nico.
Yeah.
I had an early night last night.
I had one coffee already, but I can feel I need more. This just wasn't good enough.
A stronger dose of coffee in the morning.
Yeah, it's strong enough. I just need more. I'm just going through all the motions of setting up now. So all the boring bits. I promise you, if I was the real captain here, the FO would have done this long time ago, or we would have had words.
That's my job. I like pushing all the buttons, switches and all that. I'll do that.
Look, don't get me wrong. I like doing it as well, but I'm kind of lazy today. Today is just different.
Today, why is different?
Sorry, Arkan?
Why today is different?
Oh, I don't know. It's just a lazy day.
I see.
Just a lazy day.
Olbia traffic Skymatix VA Flight, taxiing via Golf, runway 23.
That's also true, Tommy. Yeah, I woke up at like 4 a.m. And then we took it late into the evening. So, yeah, not as late as some of you guys, but it was long enough.
Skymatix 047 lining up, immediate takeoff.
Oh, yes. Yeah. This morning early, I was up, but I fell asleep again, Tommy. Yeah, I was trying to help, but yeah, timing is a bit out. Hmm. Wow. Lots of transitions there. Good morning, Steve. Tommy, I'll help you now. Why don't we do it now? Let's quickly do it for you. And then you can also get going. Then you don't have to wait. Give me a second. Let me just set the screens up so I can actually show you. Okay, now you guys just need to pay attention. I'm gonna stream it for you guys just now. Just a
Nico?
second. Yeah.
You were talking transferring flight hours and money from X website to NIM website last
Yes.
night.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yeah.
In this case, you can delete all of my details. I can be happy with starting zero.
Okay. All right. All right. We'll do it later. Just do
There
my.
will not be issue, isn't it?
Huh?
Everything will be new, isn't it?
It should be. Otherwise, we're gonna have to delete your account and then you have to re-register. Hakan.
Okay. I hope we can clear everything. I thank you.
Yeah. Okay. But we'll do it after the stream. What I'm doing for these guys are easy. What you want is a little bit more involved. We might do it in flight. Let me just get upstairs and then we can do that. Okay.
Okay,
So.
sir.
But for this one, this is going to be easier for these guys. So, gentlemen, what you need to do is you need to go to your My Documents and find the PHP VMS folder. That's the first thing you need to do. The second thing that you need to do is you need to go to your profile in the new VA. So, top right there, profile, and get to this page. Tell me when you are there. I'm going to continue setting up anyway. Tell me when you are there.
Olbia traffic, Skymatix VA 6, landing up runway 23.
Hello, Flying Scotsman.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
He said,
I said hello.
Oh, hello. Sorry. I'm not awake.
No problem. Why Scotsman is flying?
Because I'm awake.
I see. Flying Scotsman.
yeah.
Do you have any friends from Scotland and who is also flying?
Say again, Hakan.
Do you have any friends from Scotland who is also flying?
Mac. I'm trying.
Mike
It's
Trump.
me.
Okay.
Oh, and
Rab.
Rab. Yeah, of
Rab.
course. Of course. Sorry, Rab.
If you are a flying Scotsman, Uncle John must be flying British.
The Flying Englishman.
Yeah, flying Englishman. Yeah.
Steve, Tommy, did you guys miss me? I asked you guys to tell me when you are ready, when you get to your My Documents PHP VMS folder. Did you miss that? Okay, so give me a second. I'll tell you the next step now. So what you need to do is you either need to back up the settings.xml file, or you need to rename it, or you need to delete it. It's either or. You have to make the decision there for yourself. Okay, and once you have, once you have decided and you've done it, then I want you to go to the website and I'll show you what to do. So let me get that back on the stream quickly. Right, so you see there, I renamed my one. My one is now the old site, okay? So now the trick is to get the new settings, okay? So what you need to do is on the new website, you need to press this green button, that one. It says download the VMS ICARS config. Now, it should put it for you in your downloads folder, and all you do is you copy it into documents, PHP VMS like you see over there, okay? And then you start your ICARS. Once your ICARS is running, you just need to make sure that you have the correct, oh, come on, misclicked. You just need to make sure that you have the correct settings enabled, okay? So you need to specify your simulator and, you know, connections. Check for beta versions must be active. The other two must be off, okay? And you click save. If you haven't done it in the new ICARS, just rescan your scenery and then save it, okay? But that's it. That's the whole story. That's all you need. And you must just make sure that your API key is inserted. My one is inserted, it's just not showing it, okay? So just make sure. But in that settings, this file, it contains the information, really. So just by putting this in place and starting ICARS, you should be perfectly fine to go.
Olbia traffic, Skymatix 052 on gate 105, pushing back for start. Olbia.
100%. Enjoy, guys, enjoy. That's really all you need. Yeah, you can name them anything you want, but the one that is active cannot have a different name. The one that is active needs to be settings.xml. So what you can do, now I've closed it. What you can do is you can just rename the old one and call it old. Then you obviously know the one that's active is new and the other one is old. And then if you want to swap around for some reason, which I really don't want you to do, but you can always just rename them differently then. Exactly. There's no point in using the old one, but I'm just mentioning it so that nobody can turn around one day and say, oh, you didn't tell us, or whatever. You know, I know people. Not saying you, those people. I'm just saying I try and get the word out as much as possible so we don't have a miscommunication, basically. That's all. You can delete the old one. By all means, yeah, get rid of it. You can always go and recreate it or download it from the old site as well now, but it's over. I mean, I'm not going to fly on the old site again. There's no point. Right, okay, I'm starting my APU, gentlemen.
You paid for money?
Am I what?
If you pay for it money, you are starting APU.
Yes, I filled the fuel tank. It's okay. It's got enough juice. Paid lots of fake dollars for it.
Good. In this case, there's no problem. You can start APU.
Steve will have to look at it for you, but you shouldn't have. If your transfer hours are in place, you should be okay. I'm not sure if the parameters changed. That's the only thing we're going to have to check for you, but you shouldn't have. Mako actually fixed the ranking problem like 2 days ago, so just have a look, make sure. Yeah, 100%.
Cockpit to ground. Go ahead. We've been cleared for pushback and
Olbia traffic, Skymatix 052, taxiing to Hector runway 23 via Lima, Golf, and Hull Point Alpha.
brakes released. Here we go.
Olbia traffic, Skymatix 001, push and start.
Pushback complete. Parking brake set. Brake set.
Hang on, ready to go.
And Olbia traffic, Skymatix 052 lining up runway 23, Olbia traffic.
Olbia traffic, Skymatix 001, taxi via apron Lima Golf, holding point Alpha, runway 23.
There we go.
Enjoy. Thanks for Toga. I'm starting my timer. Olbia traffic, Skymatix 001, lining up, runway 23.
Approaching 2, 3. On runway 2, 3.
Alright, so lights, camera, action, everything seems fine, no problems detected, the IRS issue has been solved, thank you PMDG. There we go. We are ready. Just have to wait another minute.
On runway 2, 3. On runway 2, 3.
That's 3 minutes. But I need to wait until this thing is stable because it continuously disconnects with me. I've changed some of the settings in some of the liveries, and I think this is one I actually forgot, so we'll just let it go stable and go Uka. Otherwise, the moment it gets to like 18 knots, it just kicks the auto throttle out, and then I need to go and find it again in this livery and set it up here as well.
80 knots.
We'll see.
V1. Rotate. Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. Monday.
It's some quite good looking scenery on the way out, isn't it?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
quite well done. Yeah.
Yeah. Something about this place I've just always liked that. For ever and ever in this, I just like this Olbia. Costa Smeralda.
Yeah, looks like a nice part of the world.
Yeah. Well, she's climbing, she's doing its thing, so I'm gonna go make coffee now. I will be back shortly.
Me too, me too.
Yeah. Really need more coffee.
But you should make a cappuccino.
Nah, no, I'm not gonna go to that drop. Oh, I'm just gonna get some dough egberts and get it over with. Excellent, Tommy, excellent. Okay, gents, I'll be back just now. Let me just grab my coffee.
Traffic. 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 Traffic.
There's a famous African saying, we've got to eat. You know, I went to to make some coffee, gentlemen. Good morning, Peter. Good morning, Krister. I went to make some coffee and then I discovered my dinner from last night, which I never had. I went to bed without dinner. I discovered that, so I quickly warmed it up. I'm going to have a very nice breakfast now. See? So that's why it's so quiet. But I'm back. Sorry, you said something. Morning.
I said enjoy that, man. That sounds nice.
Yeah.
When you said we've got to eat, there's a famous South African saying. I thought you were referring to the corruption.
Yeah, you're very quiet. Bring that mic closer and say again. I want to hear that.
I said, when you said, the famous saying is, we've got to eat. It refers to corruption in this country.
yeah, okay, but you have to be a South African to know that. yeah.
You didn't steal that dinner off somebody, Nico, did you?
No. This is my dinner. But Anthony is correct. Part of what we were told in the last few days here by the utterly corrupt people in charge is that they've also got to eat. You know, but they're stealing R1 billion a month just from one place. You know, it's crazy. So I don't know who wants to eat that much, but yeah, it's now a famous South African saying, we've got to eat.
They gold steaks must cost a fortune, Nico.
Value. Yeah, okay, well, sorry for all the typing, but now it is, you know, they in writing as well. Yeah, Duncan, exactly. We just sometimes we just need to relax a little bit. You know, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, right? So anyway, talking about the new VA, we've decided to allow more people to get onto the test site. Please be warned. I want to start from the beginning and already warn you. The URL crew.skymatixva.com needs to change at some point in time to the normal default skymatixva.com. Okay? So this is our test site that you are now getting access to as an end user. In this, the VA section on Discord, there's a support channel, so you guys can log your faults in there. But there's also a link to a snag list. Go read the snag list before you double up and triple up and drive us crazy with snags that is already known. Please, guys, just try and do it a little bit differently this time. We had a long session last night with some of the new guys where we went through everything step by step, and Uncle John said we were a bit long-winded, but we had to do what we had to do, so the guys there know. Welcome to join us. We're not going to bring your history over. We are, however, willing to bring your flight hours over as an inscription in your new profile so that you don't lose the hours as such. But we'll keep the old VA website. Once we do the switch over, we're going to keep it as an archive. So you can always go back and look at your old PyReps if you really want to, and then 6 months or a year from now we'll just delete it. Or whatever. We might decide to actually keep it. We've got the space on the server. There's no rush to delete it. Anyway, but in the new website, obviously you just need to set yourself up. Once you register, your registration will be pending until such time as I've allocated your original TIX number to you, if you have an original TIX number. And then I'll just bring your flight hours over. You're welcome to put your own flight hours. I'm going to verify it anyway, and then I'll press the magic button to give you access, and you can start flying immediately and enjoy the new website with us. If you haven't seen it yet, this is the dashboard of it. So it's nice, and you can see there's for a couple of us doing this flight already. Uncle John is almost landing already. So once you are in, obviously, happy days. Go enjoy. But like I said, read the snag list before you complain, because it might be already covered. In fact, I don't think there's any bugs we don't know of. We know of almost everything, and there are certain things we did explain last night that are programming issues that we have absolutely no control over. And then there are cosmetic things, and Abiolo already fixed the one button that we talked about last night. He was brilliant. Thank you so much for that. So, in terms of the cosmetics, we'll get to everything. Yeah, but it's functional. You guys can enjoy it.
It's extremely functional.
Yeah. Peter, no, you don't. What I'll do is I'll go in there and I'll go and just double check the hours and stuff. I see there are 7 people waiting to get access. Peter, as far as I know, I did bring your hours across. Let me just look at your account there quickly. Wow, we've got a lot of new guys all of a sudden. Wow. Peter, I transferred 509 hours for you already, so unless something changed on the old VA and you actually did another flight there before switching over, it should be 509 hours that you have credit already in the new VA.
So just to be clear, you just go and hit register on the crew.skymatix.com, and then just fill in all the blanks, and yep.
That's it.
Cool.
And then I'll do the rest.
Okay. Done.
If this is the first time that you join the VA, there's nothing automatic. You physically have to register, and then obviously the only difference between you and the guy that was already on the old website is you don't get transfer hours. But if you can show me, let's say for instance you were flying for Southwest Airlines or for Ryanair Virtual or one of these other virtual companies, if you want to transfer your hours, just give me a screenshot, send it in Discord to me, private message if you want, and then I'll add your hours. I don't mind. I don't want to cheat anybody out of hours. I mean, if you've got hours, you've got hours, so just tell me. Roadman, that's difficult. I don't know, but I can tell you one thing. You need at least an 8 GB graphics card. If you don't have an 8 gigabyte graphics card, you are going to throttle yourself tremendously. You're going to need preferably 32 gig of RAM. 16 gig is good enough for entry level, but it's not going to take you anywhere. So 32 gig, and then I would suggest at minimum, an 8th generation processor and at least an i5. Don't even try with i3, you're wasting your time. So go for i5 8th generation or newer. Remember, we're at the 13th generation now. So if you can go 13th generation, that's even better. But those are the bare minimums that I would recommend.
Yeah, spot on, Nico, spot on. I've got the i5 10th generation, and my graphics card has only got 6 gig of VRAM. And sometimes I wish I just had that extra couple of gig of VRAM, you know. Or...
Yeah. No, I see it every day. Scotsman. That's why I know there's a hell of a difference between reality and expectation. And when these guys sell these things, they sell you an expectation. They don't sell you reality. And, you know, for us guys who've been in IT for all our lives, we know that's just a cheap sales trick. You know, and don't ever look at minimum requirements. Add extra. Because that is just an expectation. That's not reality. Reality is going to hit you at 32 gig of RAM, 8 gig of VRAM, proper CPU. And then we're talking. And even one step further, if you can put at least an SSD hard drive, don't go mechanical. Get yourself a cheap 2 terabyte SSD. I mean, they're really cheap nowadays. Run your simulator on an SSD. I've got a I've got an SSD and NVMe configuration in my system. So some of the stuff runs SSD, but my big performance stuff usually runs all on NVMe now. Thank you, SK Sun. Good report. Love it.
Is that the hard drives that are on your motherboard, Nico? The other ones that you're talking about?
The NVMe ones, yeah, they're like little flash drives. You just plug them into your motherboard. But then the SSDs are still the ones on the SATA cables. Yeah, so I've got a mixture. I've got mega different hard drives and stuff in here with mega terabytes. So, you know, each one has got its own little thing to do.
I'm the same, Nico. I've got the one on the motherboard. I've got an SSD. I've got an HDD and an external. But they're all for different. They've all got their uses.
Yeah, exactly.
Explain there on the SSD and the one on the motherboard. That helps.
Yeah. So my 2020 and my P3D runs off a 2 terabyte SSD. Okay. My X-Plane runs off an NVMe. My Orthos is on a mechanical drive. And then the rest are also, it's a mixture of NVMe, SSD and mechanicals. Now it's there.
Do you say you've got your Orthos on a SSD?
No mechanical. No, the mechanicals, to buy a large mechanical hard drive, even a 20 terabyte now, is cheap compared to SSD space, you know, and much cheaper than NVMe. So I've got this 12 terabyte and the 6 terabyte and a 4 terabyte in mechanicals. And all the rest are now a mixture then of NVMe SSD.
Cool. Do you think it makes much of a difference having your scenery on a external or an HDD?
Yeah, for me it does. I know a lot of people say it does not. I don't agree. And I see I missed my top of descent. Guys, you're not shouting at me.
We're too busy talking to you, Nico.
Exactly. I don't even know where to descend to. Wait, let me quickly fix this mess, because this is now a bit of a problem. Let's go for a level change, 220. Speed track. Do a nice high speed descent there. Oh. I would have flown right over that airport and went, ooh, bye-bye guys, turn around, circle down. It would have been crazy. Okay, so, let's see.
Nico,
Yes, sir.
the field that says stable approach, what is that? I have no idea what that is. So
All right,
I'm
no,
assuming
you
if
just
I
leave
did,
it.
I'd...
Leave it.
Yeah, okay.
Leave it.
Cool.
I tried to get my stable approach working, and again, I need to go read the manual. I missed a step somewhere, because right now, when I fly and I land in X-plane with stable approach, it says to me invalid user. So I linked up the GitHub and I did all the link ups that I saw initially, but it's not registering in the VA yet. So when I figure it out, I'll tell you guys. Then I'll show you how it works and all those things for the guys who want to use stable approach. Tommy, I don't know the AMD that well, the AMD platform. I know I've got an AMD graphics card and it's magic, but I don't know exactly what you're telling me there, how to gauge it in relation to an Intel system. But from the looks of it, it looks like it should manage. Yes, Peter. Uncle John.
Yes, sir.
Can I show you to the guys here on stream?
Well, of course.
Right. There you go. There's Uncle John, gentlemen. He's busy landing where we are going to now. Look at that filthy weather.
6,000 metre visibility, Nico, it says.
Do you know what you're doing, Uncle John? He's not even answering me. He's probably sitting there. Maybe I shouldn't say it.
We're just trying to put him off, Nico, aren't you?
No, sir. Peter, when I mentioned this to Mako like 2 days ago, he went and he fixed it. All of us have been upgraded, so I'm not sure if there's like a timer to it or what it is. I don't know. Let's give it a day or two, and if it doesn't update you automatically to your rank, then we'll obviously ask him to look at it again.
Nico, when I joined, it wasn't until after you'd done a flight that your rank changed.
That is brilliant. Thank you, Rap. That makes a lot of sense.
A lot of sense.
Uncle John, that was brilliant, sir. Brilliant. Thank you, SK son. That makes perfect sense.
Very nice, Uncle John.
Peter, what I'm thinking as well, because when we simply make an inscription, there is no calculation done. You understand? So it makes sense that once you have done your first flight, that it will run some or other calculation of some sort. It's the same with your assignments, your flight assignments. You have to fly to an airport, so the system knows at which airport you are. Kind of a thing. We found a way to manipulate that at least, but same principle. Right, and I see I'm back on the VNAV path now. Thank you, Uncle John. That was really good a good show of yours.
Thank you, sir. Probably down to the guy who taught me.
Yeah. No, you did well. I hope you guys have noticed we have a native Boeing 737-800 flying in the air, not on rails. Do you see the movement there? I'm not being sarcastic.
Alpha 2 Oscar for Swiss Air 45 Echo Romeo.
Swiss 45 Echo Romeo, just for information, Aosta is still not an IFR airport, so we do not have procedure IFR on Aosta. Which is your intention?
I would like to cancel IFR before heading into Aosta. So for 5 Echo Romeo.
For 5 Echo Romeo, roger, no worries. Proceed as filed and climb flight level 50.
Climbing level 50, Swiss Air 5 Echo Romeo.
And Swiss for 5 Echo Romeo, another thing, I suppose you need an higher level to overfly the mountain, correct?
Sorry, say again for 5 Echo Romeo.
Swiss 45 Echo Romeo, which is your final level to overfly the mountain?
Yeah, reducing final level to level 50, Swiss 45 Echo Romeo.
Confirm 50.
Flight level 50 for Swiss 5 Echo Romeo.
XR 052, correction, Skymatix 052, runway 36, clear to land, wind 100 degrees, 4 knots.
And clear to land, runway 36, Skymatix 052.
Naga 190, 935 right, clear for takeoff, wind 150 degrees, 3 knots.
Center, good day, Skymatix 001, passing 6,000 feet for runway 36 at Linate.
Skymatix 001 identified, runway 36 clear for the approach, report established.
Clear for the approach and report established, Skymatix 001.
Here's David.
Okay. Good luck, David.
Closely followed by Nico.
Closely followed by Neil.
Nice touch, David.
Skymatix 052, right convenient, continue taxi via Alpha, stand number 4.
Taxiing via Alpha and stand number 4, Skymatix 052. Runway vacated, Skymatix 052.
Roger.
Okay, Tommy.
190, Milano squawk 0453.
I've got Center online.
I'm talking to him.
Good morning, Center, Skymatix 008 with you, descending through flight level 8,500.
Traffic.
Skymatix 008, Milano, buongiorno, squawk 0442.
Squawking 0442, Skymatix 008.
Trinacre 190, Milano identified, climb flight level 290, proceed direct back on.
Thank you so much. Slowing down a little bit because even though it complains about traffic and all, it doesn't really show me a little blip. And there we've got it. There we have it. Okay, so it was a bit obscured obviously, but yeah. I'm just slowing down, giving you some space to get off the runway. I think it's David, whoever.
Yeah, and I'm at the gate, so I'm not too sure who that is. I actually I did fly through somebody. I don't know what they were doing. I couldn't be bothered going around. They shouldn't have been there, so
It's
no idea.
Yeah, it's not one of our guys. So funny.
Yeah, I'm not too sure if he's actually with the
Milano
ATC.
buongiorno, India Mike Uniform Lima Eco, direzione Brescia, 2000 piedi.
Main's coffee shop.
Station calling Milano?
India Mike Uniform Lima Eco, il Charlie 172 diretto a Brescia. Siamo a 2000 piedi, chiedo scusa.
Ciao, India Mike Uniform Lima Eco, Milano, buongiorno, QNH regionale 1012, transponder per voi. Transponder 0450.
0450, l'H1012, India Rimeco.
Milano Radar Sicilia 0748.
Sicilia 0748, Milano buongiorno, squawk 0435.
Sicilia 0748, squawk 0435, siamo in discesa inbound a Naki.
Skymatix 001, runway 36, clear to land, wind 100 degrees, up to 4 knots.
Thank you, clear to land, Skymatix 001.
Milano Radar, Flight 023, chiedo una
Approaching 3,
volo
6.
IFR da Genova 7 Levante a Catania Fontana Rossa.
Ah, why are we stuttering now all of a sudden? Go away.
Sicilia 0748, Milano buongiorno, siete sotto contatto radar, diretti ERSE, PLS Zulu, pista 36, continui la discesa a livello 130.
Sicilia 0748, livello di volo 130, pista 36 in uso, mi dai il punto per favore?
ERSEP, Eco Romeo Sierra, Eco Papa.
AirSep diretto, grazie.
India, Mike Uniform Lima Eco, Milano, siamo 2000 piedi, sud-est di Peschiera del Garda, corretto?
India Lima Eco conferma la posizione 2000 piedi a Peschiera del Garda.
India Mike Uniform Lima Eco, copiato. Allora, la rotta l'abbiamo, mi conferma si manterrà al di fuori di Orio?
Ci manterremo al di fuori di Orio. Una volta arrivati a Brescia andiamo per 270 per TZ Tango Zulu Oscar.
Mike Uniform Lima Eco, perfetto, allora mi riporti su Brescia.
How's that for a landing right, Krister? Thanks, Uncle John.
Very nice, Nico, very nice.
2000
Yeah, nice landing.
remaining.
Flight Italy 023, Milano buongiorno, ready to copy?
Sono pronto a copiare Flight Italy 023.
Flight Italy 023, autorizzati alla destinazione Catania, unità 5 Eco, pista 28, iniziali 6.000 piedi, correzione 5.000 piedi, lo squawk 6457.
My friendship for a change, Krister. Oh, but you had that already. I don't know, man. I've got nothing to offer anymore. You've got all the free Zebos. Coffee.
A Catania, la SID sarà la unità 5 Eco di pista 28, inizia il climb 5.000 piedi, lo squawk 6452, Flight Italy 023.
Flight Italy 023 negativo, squawk 6457.
6457, copiato, Flight Italy 023.
Flight Italy 023, il back è corretto. Okay. 190, proceed direct Labin, Lima Alfa Bravo, India November.
Thanks, Krister. Skymatix 001, runway vacated.
Skymatix 001, continue taxi via Alpha Charlie, stand number 05.
Stand 05, Alpha Charlie, Skymatix 001.
Skymatix 008, runway 36, clear to land, wind 100 degrees, 3 knots.
Skymatix 00, clear to land runway 36.
Milano Radar, Flight Italy 023, chiedo, sono pronto per Pushback.
Flight Italy 023, push and start approved, correzione, spinta e messa in moto approvati, QNH 1013.
Copiato il QNH, spinta in moto approvati, Flight Italy 023.
Neil, you're actually flying on ATC.
I thought it was just Unicom, is it not?
No, ATC.
Sensors, don't they?
Yeah. He didn't know. I thought you were surprising us.
Are you staying on the taxiway, Nico?
No, I'm going to move one once I need to.
Other way, go left.
I thought so. I thought so.
Yeah. Oh, you can get it. It's a ring. It goes around. So you just go down Bravo if you want.
Yeah.
And then you'll get there. Yeah, if you just keep going and then
left.
Yeah, so slightly ahead, and then that's Bravo, and then there's Charlie to the right.
Bravo Eco 36 con piano di volo UFR dall'aeroporto di Torino Air Italia a Genova.
Ciao, ti richiamo. Skymatix 008, taxi via Alpha, then stand 13.
Alpha 13 for Skymatix 008.
Oh, now see, we've got two Xers doing their thing there on the side as well.
45 Echo Romeo requesting flight level 70 due to terrain.
Get a room, you guys. Really?
Roger. Which is your level requested?
You've got
Flight
one
level
on
70
the right.
or 80.
Well, you turn right there,
45 Echo Romeo, Roger.
Just round the
Climb level
corner.
80.
Gate there.
Yeah, that's the one you gave me.
Flight
Just
level
had to check it.
45 Echo Romeo.
India Bravo Oscar, November Zulu, Milano, buongiorno. Air Italia l'H1012 in uso 28 destra.
1012 in uso la 28 destra. India Bravo Oscar.
Everyone's levitating across there.
120.725, ciao.
Milano Radar, Flight Italy 023, pronto attacco.
Flight Italy 023 Milano, rulli via November, Mike, punto attesa Golf, pista 28.
Rullo via November Mike, punto attesa Golf, pista 28, Flight Italy 023.
We made it. We made it. Thanks, Duncan, for watching and stopping by. Phew, we made it.
Nico,
Yes.
I am descending.
Okay.
I decided to buy Explain 13.
Sicilia 0748, continua discesa ai 5.000 piedi con NH1012.
You know, wait a while.
Sicilia 0748,
Ah,
5.000
there
piedi
is no
continua in
hurry.
discesa. QNH copiato.
David, did you get stuck?
Me? I don't think so.
I don't know. On my screen, it looks like something's stuck there. That aircraft's not moving. Could be a network thing.
Oh, lightning strike.
I think that is, who's that back there?
That's me.
Oh, is that
I'm
Anthony?
taxing, yeah. I'm going to taxi behind you guys, number 13.
Okay.
Hello, Anthony. How are you doing?
I'm on the dark side of the moon, and you?
Me too, me too. Don't worry, you don't need to afraid to die.
Guys, don't forget to log your flights in the ACARs, please.
Please don't do that. Wait for the new website.
We're on the new website.
Really?
Yeah.
Then you need to do that. Look at this beauty. Come on. Nico, volumetric clouds. 3D.
Yeah.
Like that.
There's actually a nice, not too bad, a scenery on for this on that flightsim.to for here and for where did it come from?
LIEO, Olbia.
Yeah. There's obviously the Orbix one, but this one here is not too bad. It's pretty detailed. I'll share my screen. You can see what it looks like.
Right, so for the 11 people that joined the new VA during the stream, guys, I'll get you going just after the stream, okay? Oh, it cleared up massively. Can you believe it? Yeah. Or the explain. Huh? Say again?
Nice little flight, that.
Absolutely so. Yeah, not really, Norman, not really. The thing with us is when we fly together, it's usually a whole bunch of us, and it's easier to just stick to IVAO. I think it's a matter of just convenience. I mean, if some of the guys here want to join you on a multiplayer, nobody's going to stop them. Or you, so you must just maybe pop into Discord and ask around, see if you can make a few buddies to fly with you if you want. But for us officially, yeah, we fly IVAO. And that's my stream, gentlemen. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream later on. I feel like streaming, but I'm not going to commit myself right now. Just keep an eye on all the normal places and you'll see if I do. And like I said, the guys that just joined, I'll get you going just now. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
You too. Nice, Nico. Thanks.